Hello and welcome back to Boring Dad Gaming, where today we're going to be playing some more Wartales. I'm just going to load up our Boring Dad save. There we go. So we're pretty knackered, so I think we just want to rest initially. Let's get that out of the way. Got plenty of food. That's one thing we are doing quite well on at the moment. Having fewer members is probably helping. We actually don't want that. We want bread. Maybe some apples. We need one. Don't think we've got anything that's just worth one. Oh, no, we'd get rid of. Yeah, so we're going to be overfeeding them slightly, and we're very low on money, so we'll have a look at what we can do about that when they wake up. Ooh, Sigrich has unlocked the trait Natural Born Leader. So what does that do? Troops maximum valor points increased by 1. So well done, Sigrich. He's only been captain for a short while. We'll have a quick look at the map. Do we have any active quests that we're doing at the moment? Yes, so we want to go down and do this gang, get a little bit of money for that. And I think something else we're going to do is just try and capture more people and sell them to the jail. We're actually quite close to the jail. Maybe we'll go and... We've got 2 chains. Maybe we'll go and buy... Actually, no, we haven't got the money. We'll build up to buying a couple more chains, and then maybe we'll become a bit of a bounty hunter group. Because you can get a fair bit of money for selling prisoners, and it's not that difficult to capture them. We're definitely going to try and capture 2 in this next group that we're fighting. Oh, lummy. Okay, we want to turn in this quest before we have to pay next wages, so I think they're due. I think they're up this hill. I don't think they're too far away. Just a quick check. Yes, they should be in this. In fact, I think I can see them here. Is this them? Yes, it is. Let's chase them. We may have caught them by surprise. Ambush, yes, we have. So they're going to be taking 10% more damage, which is good. There's 6 of them. So let's give this a go. Now remember, we're going to try and capture at least 2. Well, capture 2 of these. And that's the leader, who's giving them all critical hits on every attack at the moment, which is not good for us. So let's try and get them engaged in combat quite quickly. We can act once until the leader goes. Where do we want people to be here? Probably want Vinich up at the front. Sigrich a little bit towards the back. We'll give that a go. Now we're going to move Taurus straight up and engage the leader here. What have they got? They don't have any guard, I don't think, so let's go straight in with the rampage. Now it looks like if he hits with his free attack that it will kill, which I'm not sure we want to do. But let's just do it. Let's get. I wondered if perhaps by capturing the captain they might be worth a bit more money to sell, but let's just concentrate on thinning out their numbers first, I think. I wonder if we can engage with this taunt skill. We can. Okay, so their archer is now unable to really do much, if any, damage. It's a very strong start for us. Got to watch out for Taurus a little bit. That took pretty much all his armour off that hit. And where's Vinich at? He's here. This hoodlum's going next, so maybe we want to move Theudinal up to deal with him. And if we position him initially somewhere like this, he might be able to hit both with one attack. He can. So let's do that. He's now down fairly low and bleeding, so I wonder if we might be able to capture this hoodlum. Not on this turn. We have to be engaged with them as well, remember, so let's move into him and we'll taunt. So do we know how much... Yeah, so after he's acted, he'll be down to 5 health, so that's possibly someone we can move into capture. And I'm not going to do the rampage on him. Right, so we should try, if we can, we need to capture him. Hermanus is in mud, so he can't really get in very close. But he maybe could the next go. So let's move him in as far as we can. And then we'll act, on the next round, we'll act first with Hermanus and try and capture this hoodlum. But for now, let's just shoot this marauder. He can attack Taurus without moving, so we won't bother with the Overwatch now. If we could engage this one with Laolin. I'm going to bring him here first. He's probably going to go over this trap. We'll get our harpoon spear throw in. We'll get our impale in as well, which does more damage from distance, remember. So he's bleeding as well, so that's a possible... I don't know how much health he'll be losing. 7, so he'll be down to 15. Maybe someone we could get rid of. I can't move anywhere else, that's his turn. So I wonder if maybe with... Okay, Sigrich can't go that far. But maybe we can try and capture this guy with Vinich. He's got a 50% chance. And does it? Okay, so there's one. One captured, which is great. That's probably all he can more or less do. Now it's Sigrich's turn. So we're going to try and capture this guy next. So probably all these ones we just want to kill, don't we? So if we just try and move her around on this turn. So next turn she can kind of get into position a bit. We could dash her, but again, she's not going to get close enough, so we won't bother doing that. Right, it's a new round. And this hoodlum is acting first, so he will die if we don't capture him. So let's move Hermanus right up. He's got a 78% chance, which is pretty good, and manages that. So we've got our 2 prisoners from this, which is good, so we can sell those, get a, not sure, maybe 100, 120 gold perhaps for them. And we can, oh okay, we can't attack. We can put our barrage move on, but I think probably none of these are going to have to move. So Taurus is going to have to tank another hit here. Oh, or maybe not. Right, that's good for us, because we can act with Taurus now, and we're going to try and get rid of these 2, if we can. Certainly one of them. We can rampage on the poacher. And we could taunt the hoodlum, who's going to... Actually, we get to act with Sigrich first, so we don't need to worry too much about that. Let's move down, and we'll take care of this hoodlum. They've only got 1 left now, so I'm assuming we're galvanized now? Maybe not. Maybe because we've captured them rather than killed them, you have to do a bit more to get galvanized. We could maybe move up and use our frenzy to get rid of this one, but actually we've got 4 characters we can act with first, so we don't need to worry about that. Let's not do the weakening blow on Vinich. Let's use Laolin. Get a good hit on him there. And we want to save our valor points, so who else can just hit this guy? Feudinal can. And there we go. So, we've got our bounty. We've got a couple of prisoners to sell, which is good. We can access to assassination missions in the list of bounties. Oh, that's interesting. We haven't had that before. And we've got an armor, which is... It's not bad. We'll check if that's any better than what we're using. We'll do a heal. We don't have a huge amount of raw material, so let's not worry about those for now. And I think we're just going to, instead of exploring this area, because we're slightly concerned about having to pay this these salaries, I think if we just sort of rush back to town and then go to the prison. Or we might get one of these assassination missions in the list of bounties, which would be quite good. I don't think I've done any of those before. Let's mine some more as well. We can always sell it. Get a little bit of money for that. In fact, we should be doing that more or less every time we go past this mine, because money is rather hard to come by sometimes. And I'm hoping we might even see a swordsman in the tavern, which would be good. Get our numbers back up. And we can actually equip the Godhen's old equipment that we've been just carrying around. We have a chance to discover rare gems, I think, as we're mining. I don't think we've done so yet. Not in this bit, anyway. Yeah, we get a sapphire that time, so that's good. So that's more things we can sell. Hopefully, after a bit of this doing bounties and selling prisoners, we'll be able to get some better armors going as well. In fact, I was gonna... Let's go into camp, and we'll have a quick look. I know we have to put these backpack things on as well, so every time this unit kills an enemy, they generate an extra morale. So who's killing a lot of people? I'll give it to Theodenol. And this one, you get a +1 willpower, so I don't know if there's anyone who's particularly low. Hermanus, perhaps. And what were we going to do? We look at this armour. So that's +16 and 2 movement. So what's Sigrich wearing at the moment? +21 and 2 movement, and then not Theodenol. Well, maybe, because it's better than the rags they're wearing, thinking about it. 17 and 2 movement. So someone like Lowlin, who's only got 12 armour, actually that'll be a big improvement. So let's do that. And back to Stromcap. Let's get our money first of all. Okay. Oh, what have we got here? Vanquish Roshan's coterie. Using the companion's banner, Roshan robs and kills the merchants who call on him for protection. So this is presumably one of those assassination missions. It's rated as easy, but it does have the 220 gold reward, which sounds quite nice. So let's take that. See if we can negotiate it up. Yeah, if we use our influence, we'll get a 40 odd extra gold on that. It does mean we can't. I mean, I'll be gutted if there's a swordsman in here, because it means that we won't be able to hire him. Spearman, warrior, and a ranger. So that's okay. We weren't going to hire any of those anyway. What else can we do? We could probably repair our equipment at the forge now. We've got a little bit of extra money in hand. We could sell this old rags. I think it's the same whether it's beaten up or in good nick. We could sell the sapphire as well. Got a lot of ore, so why don't we sell, say, 20 ore? And get a bit of gold in for that. 80 gold, that's good. Yep. So it's coming up again. It's coming up again. We're going to go to the prison next and sell our prisoners. Food's not looking too bad. We'll see if anything's on special offer, perhaps. And then get it if it is. Nothing there. We've got a fair amount of leather now, so I'm probably okay for that. We'll get more mutton because we can make more of the stew. We'll probably need some more salt, but we can buy it from here too. Cherries, haven't seen those before. Unless I've missed it, we'll buy those. We won't eat them either, they might be useful in a recipe or something later on. We'll buy the grapes though, for our mutton stew. And I guess we'll buy this salt as well, so actually all that extra money we made is pretty much gone now. We can pay our next salary, which is the main thing. And we've got a mission, and we're going to go to the prison. Which I think is sort of on the other side of this lake. I didn't see what level those that group of bandits we fought was. Oh, here we go. Well, we can rest now. That's fine. We can pay the bills. Does it say here? They're level 3, so we might get a decent amount of money for them. One of those. Actually, we can have 2 of those, and we need a 1. I don't think we have any, so let's just do some apples. Oh, Sigrid, Hermanus has got something to say. I'm finally starting to get the hang of Alchemist. If I ever leave this group, I'll know how to make a living. If he brags, we get 2 valor points and he cheers up a bit. If he celebrates, he gets a better relationship with others. Or if he shows off, we can get 30 influence points. So let's do that. We need, remember, we need 60 or 66, something like that, to recruit another member. But after we've done this contract, we should get that, I think. I can't believe we've been having to wait so long to get a swordsman. Are there any swordsmen in here? No, archer, spearman. There is a wolf. Level 2. How much? So they've got a bit more hit points. They've got 29. Eats meat. Good willpower. A little less health. Less movement. I don't think we won't do that for now. I don't think. So we're going to hand over a prisoner. So we get 65 for both of these. There's 130 coming in. And how much are these chains? They're 20 each. So why don't we buy, say, 2 more? So we can still pay our next bills. Load of bills. And we can capture 4 prisoners, hopefully, in this next combat. Which was over towards the border to the next country. Over to the east. Ooh, what have we got here? Desert, quite low level. There's only 3 of them. Maybe we'll be able to capture one. They might have some gold. They're surprised. So they're quite low on health. So the main danger here is that we'll kill them before we're able to capture them. So they've got sort of 27 health. What sort of damage are we doing? We could do 20 to 26. So maybe if we come in and do that on, say... Which one's acting first? This one. Let's come down and do that on this one. Maybe if we hit these ones for 12. How much is he going to bleed for? 3, so he'll be down to 7. I think because he's half health, I actually don't think we can arrest him. I was hoping to do a bit more damage than that. But if we attack him again, he's dead, isn't he? So maybe we'll just finish him off, so he can't attack us. We'll try and save this one. Once he's taken the damage from the bleed, we might be able to arrest him. So who do we want to... Ideally someone who's doing less than... Oh god, because of the galvanization we're just doing a lot of damage. What about here? Looking a bit like one-hit kills on him, isn't it? So we'll get rid of him. We kind of want this guy to have his turn, don't we? So yeah, so I think I'll just use up a couple of turns until he's had his, so he'll be below half health when he's got the bleed damage. Okay, yeah, he still gets the bleed damage. Now we need to maybe do the taunt, because that does it. The taunt will engage him, which is what we want. Although perhaps because he's got that skill on, he can't. Yeah, okay. So I don't think we can arrest him. Never mind. Hopefully they got some money to make that worthwhile. A little bit. Taurus became a tormentor. Quite low value armor, but we can still sell it. Let's go and have a look at Taurus's new thing that he's got. So he's a tormentor. So critical hit and critical damage increased by 5% when a two-handed weapon is equipped, which is good because that's what he's using. That's very nice. Let's go around to the prison, which I think is here. Did I go past it? I must have missed it. Oh no, we did go to the prison. Sorry, yeah, of course we did. I'll have a quick look at these blacksmiths, see if they're selling anything that we might be interested in buying. I think we may have seen these before, although this armor's pretty nice. It's a medium armor, you get 20 armor value for that, so I think we'll buy it, and then we'll sell this other one that we found to get 10 back. What else can we sell? Maybe some of this fabric. It's only worth 2, but maybe we'll sell, say, 10 of that. We'll sell the grease we've got. Not really using that right now. We can maybe sell some more ore. Let's say, I'm just trying to get up to the level where we're going to be able to pay our next salary, which has been a little while. We can always get more ore, is the thing. So I'll sell a bit of that. Sell some leather. Maybe 6. Yeah, so we can pay our next load of salaries. So that's good. And let's equip that armor that we bought. And we can maybe sell the one that we take off as well. So I think we're going to give it to Taurus, as he tends to take quite a lot of damage. And it's a lot better than what he's wearing. Maybe if we use a raw material to just take off... Oh, it's, okay, the layer does get destroyed in the process. That's a little annoying, because that gives him... What does the stag do? It's 4 armor and 2 strength. So actually maybe we'll leave Taurus for now. What's Laolin wearing? Hermanus has got light armor on, hasn't he? So is Sigrich. I mean, it is better than what Theudnal's wearing. So let's equip that. This one, is it better than what Laolin's wearing? So 17. It's marginally better. But he doesn't get the movement bonus, so maybe we'll leave that. Maybe we'll sell this Renegade's Brigandine that we found. Sell that for another 18. Right. Oh, there's some more blacksmiths there. We'll check them out too. Got a medium armor worth 20, or Companion's two-handed mace. Massacre deals 70% strength damage to all units in an area, increased by 50% if the unit's engaged in combat. Which is something we could possibly swing. However, our mace user's already using a legendary weapon, so I don't think we need to do that. I'm going to go for this comfrey first, just because I know that we were short on that when it came to making some medicines. Got the ghost wolves there. I don't need to do that right now, and we're going to wait until we're a little bit stronger before we take them on. And this looks like our... Presume this is our... Yeah, okay, so this is our mission. Rated as easy, remember, so this should be okay. How dare you attack companions? Wait, what? Are these the companions who put a price on our head? Yes. So they're only level 1. Get a decent bit of money for this. And we're going to, remember, we're going to try and capture as many as we can as well. Leader's brutality. Is that the damage increased by 30%? So that's something we want to cancel as quickly as possible. In fact, if we can move everyone onto... Oh, okay, maybe we can't. Maybe we'll try and arrest this Rosian the Deceitful. So who do we want to... He's got 37. So we could get him to... Yeah, if we could do a little bit more damage, that would be good. Maybe we'll go with Taurus. Maybe do it this way. So how much do we want to do? We want to get him down to 10, don't we? So if we could do like 27 damage. So the Rampage might be a way of getting that to happen. Down to 10. So yeah, so he should be in a sort of an arrestable type of place at the moment. If we were to do it with Sigrich, it would sort of get her out of the harm's way over here. I just don't know what sort of percentage chance she's going to have of making it happen. In fact, we can't arrest him. Is that because you can't arrest leaders? Maybe. So maybe we'll just kill him. You see, maybe he's got a unique mace. I've not seen that model before. It's quite similar to the legendary one that we're using. We could try and get an extra... Maybe we'll try and use... I know it's only the one, but we'll get an extra valor point. I mean, she could move over here and attack this guy. It's only 9 to 11 damage though, so... For 3 valor points, it's not that good. That's a big sword. Didn't do very much damage. Didn't engage Hermanus, so he's not... If we move Hermanus back a little bit... Say just to here. And we can put our barrage on. Maybe sort of lock down these couple of units a little bit. Now, what do we want to do? There's this Hyde Killer here. Okay, he's got 28 health. So we could get him down to 7, which would be okay. Or maybe 21 to 30. So if we did the Rampage, that might be enough to get him within arrestable range. There we go. So we should be able to do that now. And in fact, this guy is as well. So, can Vinich get close enough? He's in the mud. No, he can't. What about... So I'll have to wait until next go to arrest that guy. We could put the bleed on a couple of them, perhaps. Or just kill them outright. And we've got the galvanization now, so I don't know how many of these we are going to be able to arrest. We've certainly got at least one, I would think. Vinich can't really go anywhere. Let's try and get him out of the mud, maybe. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is get Sigrich to arrest this guy. And we've got a 63% chance, that's okay. And we get it. She can't really do very much else, so we'll just end that turn. Now, this guy's got 28 health. We could hit him for a lot more than that. What Lowlin? He doesn't hit that hard. We'd want to do it, so it'd be 18 out of 28. So okay. What about Hermanus? 23 to 38. So there's a chance he wouldn't kill him. I guess we'll find out. Nope, exactly the amount needed to kill him. Right, so we've got the one left. Is it going to be possible to not kill him? 32. No, that will kill him. Yes, there is a downside to galvanization. We got the one prisoner. We'll take that. There's a bit of extra gold in. We're already getting a fair amount to pay for this mission. And what have we got here? We've got a rogue. Rosian used this Bector Corbin to murder in their sleep the merchants he was meant to protect. We got something called Subversive Strike Skill. Deals 95% strength damage to all units in the area. Also applies destabilization during one round to those who have at least 30% guard. So that's a bit subject to conditions, that, isn't it? And as we know, Vinich is using a legendary weapon already, so we might sell that. It is worth 40 gold, which is pretty good, 40 crowns. I've got a great falchion. This is a two-handed sword. It's only level 1. So again, we might maybe we'll sell that, get the 16 gold. We've already got 48 for doing this. We'll just repair our gear when we get to back to the blacksmith. What have we got here? So we've increased by 1 the number of contracts we can accept. I missed what the other one was. The other bonus. Not to worry. Alright, let's go to the prison now. And then head back. So we've still got a couple of people wearing fairly flimsy armour. I think once they're in something a bit better, we'll be in a position to take on those story quests in the southeast. Let's try and get to the prison before I rest. Hoodlum. Yeah, I think these are the ones we brought in last time, aren't they? Did we not? Can we not? Should be an outlaw. Oh, because he was down as a companion, was he? Oh, bugger. Okay. That's a bit annoying. Might as well set him free. Unless he's a swordsman. Let's have a look. Hired killer. Just release him. Low chance of remaining in the group. Is that what's happened? Or is he just gone? I think maybe he just went. Which is fine. We weren't that fussed anyway. We should probably rest now. At least we've got enough to recruit a new mercenary if there's a swordsman at the inn this time. Hopefully there is. I'm not sure how quickly they regenerate and, you know, get a new selection. But we've been away for a day or two, haven't we? So hopefully that's enough. There we go. So we've got a bit of gold in now, which is nice. We've got the rat infestation. Garussa clan is desperately looking for 3 pottery and is ready to pay the price. I don't know where they are. It says east. I think they might be in the next country. Courtier. we've got a hard bandits lair. I'd kind of like to get another soldier in for that. So we've got a brute, a warrior, and a ranger. I think are these the same ones that were there before? They might be. Let's go and repair our gear and sell some. Oh, and the raw materials are on sale, so let's get those. And we're going to sell the weapons that we got in the last fight. So back up to a decent amount of money. So because there's no quest there, I'm not quite sure where that leaves us. Maybe we're going back to roaming around looking for fights. We can maybe go over towards that rat's nest. I still do want another companion in. Again, we're doing okay for food, and we've got some more stews we can cook as well. Once they come back out, we'll check this merchant caravan. It's possibly one of the same ones we've already seen. Here they are. Yeah, so I don't think we really want either of those. That's fine. So in terms of the missions we've got, so we've got to go and see what's happening in that woodcutter's camp. Maybe take on the rats. And maybe generally just... actually, I might go back this way. There was parts of that forest we hadn't explored, where we saw that gang earlier on. Another gang of deserters. They might have money, so we'll keep attacking these little bands as we see them. I doubt we'll be able to capture any of these. I think they're just too weak. So 27. We can do up to 26 damage if we attack from range. So maybe we'll give that another try. We do have to be engaged though, is the only thing. So we could do maybe 25 if we do a spear throw first. Oh, we crit as well. Okay, well I guess we're killing this one then. Never mind, it always seemed a bit unlikely just because of how low health they were. Hermanus, maybe... We don't want to hit Lowland. We don't need any more people in the group hating us. Or hating Hermanus. Ooh. But that's intriguing. We might be able to arrest him. Although probably not, because we would need someone to engage. Although we can do that with a taunt skill. Who's got a taunt skill? Taurus does. So we can get Taurus in and engaged with this guy without doing any damage. And then next round we'll bring Sigrich or someone over to arrest him. And there we go. We've done quite well on those, considering it's only really been a coin flip chance for most of them. A little bit of money, some gloves to sell, axe to sell, that's fine. We only took 2 damage to our armour, didn't we? I don't think we need to repair that. Let's go and drop that guy at the prison then. Get maybe 50 gold or something. Was he level 1? And if at some point we do see a swordsman in the jail, although they are not as good as the ones you find in the inns, because they normally have negative traits and stuff from the jails, we will hire them Because I really do want a swordsman in the group. And here we go. We've got Fohal. Level 2. Solitary. So damage increased by 10% if not next to an ally. So we can probably swing that. Willpower reduced by 5 if they are not an officer, but one of their companions is. Okay. Earns 10% less profession experience and 5% chance of resisting poison, bleeding and burning. So that's a positive one. So actually, that's not too bad. The main one is this megalomaniac. But at some point we are going to get the chance to appoint another lieutenant, and we can make sure that it's Fohal if we do that. Who else do we have? Thylins, an archer. And we've got a marauder. I think that's the one we brought in before. And a spearman. Okay. So we'll, first of all, we'll get paid for the prisoner we've got. 55, very nice. And we're going to hire this one. And actually, you don't need the influence for the prisoners. I didn't realise that. It does cost money, but we've got a bit of money going there. Cool. All right, so that wasn't ideal, but we've got the swordsman that we wanted, and that's the main thing. So let's go on and recruit. Equip the stuff we wanted to equip. I'm assuming the armour with the rags are better than what she's using. Okay, do that. Well, she was using an old longsword, but we're going to give her the iron sword that Godwin used to use, and she gets to level up. So we want this destabilization skill, so we're going to train her as a fighter. That's a good skill to have. She does get more constitution for that. And we can up the movement a little bit as well. Eventually she will be wearing heavy armour eventually, so that's a good thing to do. So yeah. And I noticed before that we're getting a penalty because Vinich and Hermanus, who hate each other, are sort of at the same thing here. So if we just move Hermanus out to be on his own a little bit, and we'll move Fohal into the fire. Okay. So that won't be happening anymore. It would be good to get someone at the strategy table. Maybe we'll put Hermanus here then. I wondered if he had to have a particular trade, but it doesn't look like it. Okay. Okay, so we can select one. So what do we want to do? Supported and surrounded doesn't happen very often, but attacks of opportunity occasionally happen, so that's fine. And we got a pony to level up as well. Paul. Going to give him extra constitution, which I think increases our carry ability. I think so anyway. And we can increase it by another 20. As I said, we're not going to bring them in as battle ponies. It's just, you seem to spend more time just trying to keep them alive than really benefiting from them. We've got some stuff to sell there as well. Maybe we can sell at the jail, I wasn't sure. But she is a vendor. So yeah, we get 3, 2, 8, 8. So a little bit of income there. So what are we really doing here? We haven't had a mission to go and attack this old lighthouse. Maybe we'll do that now. Maybe you don't get a bounty for doing that. Maybe it's just something you can do. So we'll go and have a look at that. Okay, got some more wages to pay. There's another mine down here, so let's go and get some iron, maybe some jewels. Oop, missed that one. There. Oops, I was early on that one. Where was the lighthouse? It's we'll see how we get up to it. It is on a hill, and you can't always directly climb up a hill. Is it this hill? Yeah, there it is. It actually looks like it's rated as easy, so maybe we'll just go and fight these guys. Oh, we need to rest first, so let's do that. Got some bills to pay. Okay, so these guys are level 2, so we might be able to capture a few of these. We're certainly going to give that a go. And we actually outnumber them now. So is that one of theirs? That's one of theirs, and he's across all that mud, which isn't great. I've only got 23 health, which is pretty low. So what can we do? We could kill them outright. Cigarette might not kill them. $16 might not be enough. Oh, it's 33. So actually, one of these might be. Where's Theodenol? That might be quite good. Can do a rampage on him. Great, so he should be able to be captured now. And we'll do that with Cigarette. 65% chance. And we did it. And maybe we'll just sort of move her out of harm's way a little bit. We'll just... yeah, that'll do. So he's engaged with him now. So if we can get him down quite low, we could maybe arrest this hoodlum as well. Oh, so much for that. Oh well. Shame Laulin's all the way over here. That might be quite... that weakening blow might be quite good. If we were to do it on him. There we go. So we could arrest him now. Perhaps with Fohol. Or Taurus. Now he's a bit closer. Who can reach him? Not him. Yeah. 70% chance. We did it. You could go and get close to this one, maybe. So what do we got? We've got Hermanus, who will do 15 to 25. It might be alright. Maybe Fohol could then come down and... oh, no. We crit and kill them in one hit. Oh well. Now Laolin, who could do 26... 12, no. Don't know if we can make that work. Maybe if he attacks twice, then someone else can come in and arrest. Oh, there's the push as well. I forgot about that. Now we've got Fohol, who... there's only 3 of them, and where are they? 1, 2... Where's the other one? I feel like I'm missing one. 1, 2. I don't know, is the honest answer to that. Ah, he's engaged now. So if we could rush someone down there... Who's closest? Hermanus is quite mobile. Though not as mobile as Taurus. So if we can keep him going another round, we'll be able to get Taurus over there. Maybe we'll just shoot this archer. There's definitely another one somewhere. Oh, there's one down here. I didn't even see this guy. Maybe we bring down... Bring Theudinal down, maybe? Vinich. Do another one of those weakening strikes. Okay, so he'll be dead next turn if we can't arrest him. So I'll try and move as many people over here as possible, I think. Maybe we'll get Fohul to attack this one. It'll be good for it to get some XP. A bit under-leveled compared to the others at the moment. Great. And we're just going to not do anything on his go. Right, so Sigrich, can you get up and arrest this guy? I think you can. Even with the mud. 83%, take that. So I think that's 3 we've got. I think we've only got 1 more set of chains, so we'll try and maybe do this poacher down here. If we could get Vinich within range. Doesn't look like it. So he's got 33. We can do between 24 and 36. So maybe if a rampage is potentially not fatal. Yeah, in fact that was almost perfect, I'd say. So now, if we could bring down... it's gonna take time. Maybe Lowlin? Yeah, okay. Let's try this. It's only a 58% chance. And we did it. So, okay, so we've got all our 4 prisoners now, which is nice. Hermanus, I think we're just going to go up and try and shoot this poacher. I'll use a Valor point. And there we go. That went fairly perfectly, actually. I know we took a few hits, but that's probably because we were trying to maneuver a bit in terms of what we were doing, trying to capture these outlaws. Got a hunter's bow. I don't know if that's any better or than what we're using. It might be. Right, four captives. And we've got this old lighthouse to explore, so what can we find here? Quite a few lockpicks. If there's something locked, there is. That's quite an easy one. And we get some food. Brilliant. We'll take all of that. Oh, there's another one down here. Bit of a tougher lock, this one, it looks like. Oh, I think we're getting close. Not quite close enough. There we go. Good. And here we get, oh, a nice shield. Tracker's Buckler. So we get some guard, some armor. If the unit ends their turn next to an allied animal, they apply deflection to it. Okay, slightly unusual. We get a book that gives us a knowledge point, which is very nice. We can try and start crafting some good, maybe medium armor. And feathers, which will improve our archer's range, which is nice. So they're all very nice things. We'll take all of those. I think that's probably it. We're just going to have a quick scan around the vicinity and just see if there's anything else. In fact, let's hold down Alt and we can see if anything's highlighted. Doesn't look like it, but that's a pretty good haul. Quite happy with that. So let's go straight into camp. So we're going to give our swordsman, the only one who's using a shield at the moment, even though she's not really going to be near any animals. But that will improve her armour, I think. An extra 4 armour and some guard. Very nice. The armour we found is better than what she's using, so we'll give her that right now. Let's take the knowledge point. And we're going to check out this bow. I suspect it's fairly similar to what we're already using. In fact, it's less good, isn't it? Yeah. And look at all these prisoners. And we're going to choose what to spend our knowledge point on. So I think what we want to do, we want to be crafting some better armour. That's heavy armour. I think only one of our units can use that. But this medium armour might be quite good with 24 armour and 13 guard. Our light armour user's already using fairly good armour. And we just found a good shield. So I think what we want to do is this padded brigandine. Let's make a quick look at the others. Yeah, let's do that. And when we get back to town, we're going to craft. Who can use medium? I think it's pretty much everyone except for Hermanus and Sigrich. So we'll need 5, won't we? 5 medium armors. Actually, let's look at what the requirements are for that. So we need 8 iron ore. 5 leather for 1, so we're going to need 40 ore and 25 leather. And we're not far off. We can probably buy the leather in town, and if we see another mine on the way back, we'll drop in and get some more. In fact, there's a little pile of ore down here, so let's grab that first. Yeah, so we need 2 more. We'll probably find some on the way, I would think. And there's always that mine fairly near to town that we can go to if we need any more. Oh, there's some boars down there. I think we might fight them. Get some more meat. Level 2, sounds alright. We actually have some ropes. I mean, maybe we can try and capture some if we're able. I think maybe we'll try and get all our people on the same side of the enemies. So we've got Taurus. So what's Taurus doing? 23. We want to get the boars down. That would be alright. I feel like maybe we could run in somewhere like here and try and get a bunch of them. Can't quite get 3. Maybe we'll get these 2. And if we taunt this one, so he's engaged. Now they're across mud, so let's worry about them in a little bit. We could maybe bring Fohall up to capture this one. 80% chance, pretty good. And we capture it, and all the others are absolutely furious with that. So let's try the same thing here with this one. We do a destabilizing strike, maybe. We would need to do a bit more damage, so maybe we could... we'll see. Where's Lowland? Oh, he's all the way over here, isn't he? He'd be able to do it, if we could get him over there. 26, but maybe it's the engagement part with him that's the problem, isn't it? Did I not? I could have done that with that one. It is capturable. I'm just thinking it'll probably be a fairly low percentage chance of doing it. That's the only thing. Whereas if we could get Lowlin over there. It's just going to take a couple of turns because of the mud. Oh well. May as well. Attack this one as well. I mean, we can come over and see what the chance of doing it is. It's a coin flip. And actually we do it, so that's fine. Let's try and get a valor point here. It'd be good to get Hermanus round and maybe do the barrage at some point, but maybe we try and capture that one as well. We start to move in that direction. Are they actually able to get to us, those boars? They're not really trying at the moment. Very muddy arena, this one. So let's try and capture this one. 65. That time we missed. Well, we've been doing pretty well, so we can't be too upset with those. I don't think. But let's move here and we'll rampage on this one. Try and capture this one, and then we can at least kill those ones if need be. There we go. So we've used all our rope now. We've got 3 pet boars in. So let's just finish off these rest. Now they're coming in. Already, some of them are. So Taurus, you can just attack that one now. Yeah, may as well stay here. I'm going to attack this one from distance. Greenwich very slowly making his way over. Taurus is taking a few hits here. There, and then we've got the galvanization, so we should be able to finish off these last few quite easily. Level 2, but she's already doing decent damage thanks to that nice sword that we made. Vocal. those. And there we go. So I should get some meat and leather in, so maybe if it's... We'll only need to buy one leather, I think, to make all the armour we're trying to. Got some meat, got some teeth, so that's all pretty good. We'll be back in town soon, so let's not worry about using our own raw materials just yet. Now, the prison is this way, so let's go that way first. Let's drop into camp, see our little piggies. Where are they? Oh, they're all here. Actually, they can be leveled up. I'll use some medicine to heal our little piggies. Give them some more strength. Can always make more medicine. Some more constitution for this one. So how many hit points do they actually have? 31. That's okay. What's that say? Can no longer be chosen to complete tasks. Okay. Well, we'll heal him anyway. And give him some con as well. We've got a little pig army developing over here. Pretty cool. Oh, what's that? The deserters. Yeah, okay, we'll take on some deserters. Might get some gold out of it. We've got the pigs in battle now. Let's get Foe Hall in to do a bit of damage. Outside chance of being able to hit both. We'll just concentrate on this one in that case. Good rampage. I don't think they're going to do that much damage to us, honestly. Leave Vinich for now. Maybe Theudinal? I'm a fan of these big double-handed axe users. They do good damage and have pretty good skills. Can the pig kill him? Almost. I wonder if we can get a harpoon on... Actually, only on 2 of them. But that should be enough to kill at least one. Can he reach him? He can. Good. Bit of money, something to sell. That's worth doing. Oh, we're going this way, aren't we? Go around the stables, apparently. We're doing 4 way. We're not doing too bad. I don't think we need to buy any more horses just yet. Oh, time to rest. We'll just cook up our food, I think, while we're here, so we can do some more stew. And that's it at the moment. We need to learn some more recipes, really. Wow, I think you have to feed the prisoners, unfortunately, so that's pushing up our food requirement quite high. Food requirements not met. I wonder why that was. Oh, we can appoint someone as a second lieutenant. So remember, we're going to do that with Foe Hall, so she doesn't get this decrease to her willpower. Yeah, so she's back up to 13 willpower now, so that's good. Sigrid's got something to say. I just want to look at these boars. Doesn't say anything about they can't eat certain foods. So, I'm not sure what requirements weren't met there. Why do I have to do all the killing? The others aren't pulling their weight. I need to know I can count on them too. We'll probably do this one, so we get 3 Valor points and the 50 influence, which would be good. Yeah, in fact we're going to do that. Because I want that influence. Use it to negotiate better contracts and hire new people, so it's a good thing to raise. So we're going to get 60 gold for all of these. Can we select more than one at a time? I don't think we can. Oh, we filled the dungeon. Alright. Well, that's something to bear in mind, perhaps. We've got to come back later. It's got too many people in here. Oh well. Ooh, okay. Yeah, let's go back to Cal, because we were going to give our archer. I know we've given him that willpower medallion, but let's take that back and we'll give him this extra range. And who should get the willpower? I don't think it really matters. I think it's quite a minor increase. There's still a couple of ore off where we want to be, aren't we? So maybe we'll just quickly pop back to that mine that's over here. We'll quickly check in with these blacksmiths. We've got quite a bit of money now. Ooh, heavy armour. 24 armour, 19 guard, lack of movement, but that's the same is true of all the heavy armour users. I think I'm going to take that, and I think that would be good for Fohol. Sell these things that we're not using. It's not looking too bad. Alright, so we're going to equip that. Okay, so yeah, so she'll lose the movement bonus she gets from this one, in addition to taking the -2 from this one. So it's a -4 swing on movement. But okay, we'll deal with that. So I think just having more armor on her is a good thing. It looks pretty cool too. Tracker's breastplate, and she's got the Tracker's buckler. I don't think there are any armor set bonuses or anything like that, but still. And we've got this light armor now. That's not. It's okay. I think we'll sell that as these blacksmiths are right here. Let's try and get some money in for that. It's worth a bit. So hopefully this is regenerated. Oh. Yeah. I think maybe we missed one the first time. Cool, so we've got enough ore now. Don't think there's anything else here for us to interact with. So we're going to go back, we're going to make 5 medium armour sets. And then I think we'll be pretty well equipped to go into the southeast and go to this woodcutter's camp and, advance the story a little bit. And eventually move into the next country. So that was all good stuff, but we'll probably not do all that stuff in this episode. So we want to buy one leather first, and I think this guy sells leather, doesn't he? One's enough. Actually, let's not bother repairing our armors because we're going to be making new ones, aren't we? Padded Brigandine. So we can also try and get these up even higher, I think, by just succeeding on our hammering. If we hit the sweet spot. There's 1. 2. Oh, we get a knowledge point as well. Maybe we'll learn another recipe. So we get superior quality item, so that's actually 29 armor and 15 guard. So that is much better than the sort of bog standard one. So we're going to do 4 more of those. That was late. Early. Good. In fact, that wasn't quite as good as... So if you do hit all 4, it does make it even better. So let's try and do that. Oops, what am I doing? Oh, I don't know what I'm making. I don't think it's the armor, which is going to be a drag. Oh, it's another sword. It's a good one, though. Oh, that's going to mean that we haven't got enough stuff to build another armor, doesn't it? Slightly annoying. Although, I think maybe we don't need the extra one because Fohal's wearing the heavy armour that we bought, isn't she? So that's better than what we're making here. So maybe that's okay. And we'll sell the sword, unless it's better than what we're using. Good. Okay. So let's go straight into camp, and we're going to get people kitted out. So Theodenal. He is wearing a medium armour, but this one is going to be better. Fohal's in heavy, Sigrid's is light. Vinich is actually wearing heavy armour. I might leave him in that. Actually, let's put him in an even better one. So who are we struggling to... We've got 2 extra. Oh, Lowlin, of course. I didn't see him there. Yeah, so that's better than what he's wearing. And the question is over Vinich, whether we swap this over. He gets more armour, but less guard. He gets more movement. It is 6 extra armour, which is not insignificant. Plus the movement. So yeah, so maybe we put him in that for now, and we'll sell this heavy armour. I'm not sure if that's one we bought or found, but we'll get some money back for it. And I just want to check the sword as well. See, I think it's exactly the same, isn't it? So we just... Do we sell it? Do we not have a tinkerer? What can we make? I was thinking maybe making a camp chest and putting this sword in it, just if we could end up with another swordsman. It's not a bad weapon for him to be using. Got the ore, got the wood. So maybe we will do that. Might be worth making a tent at some point as well. Have we not got the rope? We'll start off with the chest though. Let's make that. And we'll... I should put it maybe over. Maybe over here. And we'll put the sword in for now. Is there anything else we just want to store? Probably not. Make any more food? No. Oh. Okay. I'll have a quick pop in and see what the new missions are, if there are any. Looks like the same ones. That bandit slayer is rated as easy now, because we've leveled up and got better equipment. Maybe we'll do that. We'll try and get paid a bit more money for it. Yeah, there we go. So we've got 243 for that now. But I think we'll do that when we come back next time, because it's run on a fair bit this episode. But it's good news, because we've, if we go back to the camp, we've got some pretty good armors. Everyone's in a very good armor now. Certainly good enough to attempt to take on the story missions in the southeast. We've got a quest to clear out a bandit tower, which we'll probably do next time. You know, the next thing we do. And, yeah, we're going to look to press on into the next country at some point soon as well. So I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, then please do hit the like button, and be awesome if you could subscribe to the channel as well. And I hope to see you next time.